It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Philadelphia 76ers. 76er fans are making noise here at the Wells Fargo Center. We are in Philadelphia. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And Tucker has it in the corner.
That's a three ball.
That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from three, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense. Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Now here's Harden. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Tucker can't get it to go. It's to Harden. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
The three. Tucker can't get it to go. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Harris outside. And the three off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the basket by Harden.
You know, for all the points he gets from long range, Harden does just as much work inside. It's not easy to take any one area away from him because he's such an elite scorer.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Hits it from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
On defense, the 76ers trailing by 2. Stolen by Harden. There's the three. And that's good. Tobias Harris for 3. Harris has got 6.
Boy, this is something that Harris has really enhanced in his game over time. Hard work, paying dividends.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Taking 2.
And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Timeout call for Philadelphia.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Harden. To the middle. There's Embiid.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Harden.
2 minutes.
They get it back. Here's Tucker. Banked in off the glass.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Now, here is Harden. And the dunk by Embiid. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
On defense, the 76ers. Harden missing his last shot. Harris's shot is off. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Embiid with the steal. Finished off the break.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
The 76ers trailed by 4. Let's go. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Pass to Harden. Embiid wide open. Misses off the left iron.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Harris. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Harris. 3-on-3. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Maxey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Maxey hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
From deep, Harden. And so it's Philadelphia
The first quarter
with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
The 76ers 14. The 76ers 20.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on the nice roll.
Embiid with the steal. Inside. Tucker. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye. How to get teammate shots. He does a really good job setting up a shooter.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
Harden with the dunk.
And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy this size.
Now here's Harden. Embiid wide open. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Now here is Harris after the miss from Joel Embiid. And the basket by Harden.
And Harden right there demonstrating why he's a top-tier scorer. Gets these long shots off quick.
A nice shot by Tucker. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Harden. And the layup falls. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden. So much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
That's his first personal foul.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
James Harden.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Launches it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
That shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And it's Harden shutting it down.
And Harden, an absolute vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And the rejection by Embiid. And Harden with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 7. It's good. And that's now 6 points for Joel Embiid.
The assist.
You know, the coaching staff wants Embiid to take these quick shots. It helps establish a rhythm for him.
Tobias Harris.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Embiid drops them both.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
It's his first trip to the line.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
It's not complicated. There's a reason Harrell shoots a high percentage, because he finds ways to get dunks like this.
Embiid with it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers leading by 6. To the inside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Melton. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Thibault. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? I mean, the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The line for your Sixers.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Probably a little craft.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this.
Sixers youth dance team.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And the basket by Harden.
You know, the competitive spirit of Harden comes through on a night like this in attack mode from the opening tip. Never letting up, never giving the defense the upper hand.
Here's Embiid. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers trail by 9. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tight.
Embiid, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title.
On the wing, Harris. Embiid, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Philadelphia leading by 5. To the left side wing. Back to Tucker. Embiid in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Again, Embiid missing. Here's Maxey.
Philadelphia
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His second personal foul.
It's going to be on James Harden.
Team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
For Philadelphia.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Let's hear it for your 76ers.
And the 76ers call time here. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. And after the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Maxey hits them both. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Shoots the three. And that's good. Tobias Harris for three. Harris has got 15 points.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
6 to shoot.
Charging foul.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
76ers foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first personal foul.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake.
Foul.
As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way.
In the third.
All alone. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter. And they get it. Maxey grabs the miss. In the corner, it's Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And here's Harden for three. And he gets it back. Out to the right wing. Tucker. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the shot goes in. He's got 13.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Back to Harden. Pass to Embiid. In the corner. Harden. No good on the triple. And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Tucker with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And stolen by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harden's got the ball. It's stolen by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Nails the corner three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Harden inside the three-point line. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's with the 14.
44. The 76ers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Philadelphia leading by 14. Pass to Thibault. And here is Milton. Back to Thibault. For three. That one's not going to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy this size.
P.J. Tucker.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
First team
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
George Niang.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Here's Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
line for Philadelphia.
He hits the second from the line. Milton with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Pass to Milton. Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer.
Anthony Melton.
Melton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Maxey. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, you know, the three-point range Harris has added to his game makes him that much harder to defend. He always is somebody you've got to be aware of.
Down low. Here's Milton. It doesn't go for him.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Thibault on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trailed by 11. And the jam by Harden.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Philadelphia foul.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton.
That's his first
foul.
Second team foul.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Substitution on the court.
You look at Tobias Harris. He has really been playing well.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And your Sixers.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Harden, no good. The 76ers leading by 9. Embiid in the corner. Uncovered. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 13 points in the second half.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
A nice shot by Tucker.
You know, when you're guarding Tucker, you've got to account for his jump shot. I mean, if you don't, he'll bite you.
No good on that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. To the paint. Here's Maxey. Good D by Embiid. And here's Harris from the arc. Maxey grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. It's a 10-point game.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing the big possession and commanding the ball.
Harden draws the double. And stolen by Harris. Maxey into the lane. 76ers moving the ball around.
76ers foul.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal
And
foul.
most bigs you want to see at the foul line. However, Embiid is not one of them.
For Philadelphia, Joel Embiid.
And Embiid drops them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Out to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Maxey knocks down the 3.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Embiid from outside. Connects from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 8. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden.
James Harden.
That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From deep three-point range.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
From deep. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Philadelphia ball.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Timeout for the Sixers.
They're trailing by 8. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. So Philadelphia wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
What about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our...
This Grand Hustle team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of. I ride 26 and let my screen flip. Trophy watching open. Triple black phantom. Nah, it ain't tilt. With Lucky Charms diamond man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, bounce. Okay, then I let my shoulder lean. And I bet my car talk. And I bet my motor clean. Suicide door, brown rover look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, call it Tro, doping me. I ice crumb from Boca Raton. 100 carat, have him froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy, now around Dion. Put them lights up in my rim, now around neon. Our cars look like Creon. No on the man though, I can shoulder lean. I don't know how to let me see you bounce right to left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, get it right. Step and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right to left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, get it right. Step and let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, let you show. First I let my wheel spin, then I let my screen fall, then I let my trunk be the green bright Molotov. Then I take that the burl in my. After that, my girl, Chevy blue like whirlwind. Man, it's a drought on that boy, so I got that girl in. Pearl bin. Propaganda, man, they think I'm in Lennon and Salamander sandals. Dirty South hot, cause Atlanta. Show. We ride Phantom, Holly shouted for grandma. Yep, now I be on TV, BET our channel. Player from Bankhead, I stay by Grandma Nana. I lay by my. Don't nobody live with my mom, but a bunch of don't nut, don't get shouted right. Green Chevy, Gator gut, alligator train. Let me see you bounce right to left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, get it right. Step and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right to left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, get it right. Step and let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, let you show.
Novo negócio com mano recentemente surdo. Mais preparado e mais bem cauteloso e mais alinhado que antes. Era um sedã vermelho, não piso no freio, não traga amassado. Coração acelerado e super. Imagine que tragédia. Não posso, vou ter que. Peço Deus que me perdoe, por isso mais duro pra casa eu não posso voltar. Não dificultar o ganho por bem ou por mal, vou ter que levar. Amassado, especialista eu não trago amassado. Se tá na lista eu não trago amassado. Busco no asfalto eu não trago amassado. Se adrenalina é o que move o coração. Eu sou mais preciso, eu te deixo chocado. Encomenda, encomendar, eu não trago amassado. Especialista eu não trago. Tá na lista eu não trago. No asfalto eu não trago. Adrenalina é o que move o. Eu sou mais preciso, eu te. Encomendar, eu não trago amassado. Boa mesa de xadrez, o rei não vai pelo peão. Marco a peça na mão, eu posso ir com a estratégia como segurança que segue e vigia os meus passos na
This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Outside Harden. Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Now here's Harden. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer Embiid. That shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Goes up again. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
For three, here's Harris. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Embiid from outside. The Sixers again can't hit.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
And Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average almost 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The assist.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. Maxey, a good look. Here's Embiid. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. James Harden picks one up.
With the way that Embiid moves at 280 pounds, I don't know how anyone defends that man.
2 shots.
What more is there to say about how much Embiid means to his team in this city? After being hurt his first 2 years, he's been worth the wait.
Now here's Harden. Outside Maxey. There's the triple. And he can't get that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And then Harden with the jam.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
And with Embiid, when he puts his foot on the gas, there's no stopping him.
A top scorer in the league since his inception. Not many centers who can stop this man. He uses so much power, almost unguardable.
Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Tries yet again. For three, Maxey. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
To halt the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Sixers trailing. For three, Maxey. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Right side, Harden. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
40 seconds left in the first quarter here.
The defensive instincts of Embiid, his focus and commitment on this end is impressive.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. Pass to Embiid. 4 on the clock. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Harden. 3-pointer. Pure from 3-point range.
A historically prolific three-point shooter. This time, Harden knocks it down from the corner.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. He had solid production this quarter with
17. And your Sixers youth.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Harris outside. From downtown. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harris has got 6 points. Here's Harden. And he drives in.
Joel Embiid.
You know, only 2 players have won both MVP and 6th Man of the Year honors. Bill Walton and James Harden.
What's interesting is that they won 6th Man of the Year at very different stages. Harden was 22 and still growing as a player, while Walton was 33 at the tail end of his career for the Celtics.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys."
Well, he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. He's got 9.
For the Sixers.
Come on, that lefty stroke of James Harden, just so pretty.